Hi everyone, Jen here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a little card project with a new product that is in the store at Country Craft Creations. This is a new company for Tamara's store called Paper Rose. They are based out of Australia, and she sent me this fun card kit. They comes with a whole bunch of stuff, and I've already got some stuff cut out. The fussy cuts and all of that I have done, and I'm just going to put a card together with you just to show you what you can do with this kit. So in the kit, it comes in this adorable little plastic zipper tote, which I love. And it's a great value because you get everything you see here. You get 2 different dies, 8 A5 white card bases, 18 6x6 double-sided pattern papers, and this fun little inspiration sheet in case you're not quite sure where to get started. I don't make a lot of masculine projects, but this will be a little fun project to do. So I've kind of gandered at what's here and decided what I'm going to do. The dies that you get in this are these fun window dies and these little tools. They're so stinking cute. And then, of course, you get the papers, which I went over these in my design team package haul. You get all these fun little sentiments. Again, it's called Dad's Shed. And you get the 6x6s, all these fussy cuts, which I did not fussy cut all of these, just so you know. I did grab an assortment of them for this card. You get the sentiments and some borders, and the back side is this gorgeous graphic paper. There's those again. The back side, I'm going to hold that up because you can't really tell it's blue in my camera. This sheet is a bunch of tools, and then I've used one of these for my card front. This one we have gears on the back. Those bricks. I love the bricks. What do they call this stuff? It's a metal diamond plate, I think. And then on the back is this fun little scene with the tools. So that being said, what I did is I took, like I said, I cut some of the die cuts out. I also cut this several times. So I cut it from a sheet of paper that I cut to fit my first A5. So I cut this down, or not cut this down, geez, I can't talk today. I folded this and turned it into my 4 1/8 by 5 3/4 card. And I cut a piece of blank black cardstock to fit on there with a little bit of a gap all the way around. So you see that white. So I did this at 4 by, geez, I can't measure. 4 by 5 5/8 for the black. And then I simply cut a piece of that paper that has the tools on one side, this graphic side. I cut this to 3 3/4 by 5 3/8, and I kind of moved the window die, as you can see here, off to the side a little bit, and I put that through my die cut machine. And what I'm going to do with that is that's going to be layered over the black, and then we're going to do something fun with all these cuts. So I kept what I cut out. So I'm using the negative and the positive of the die. So I've kept this. All of the pieces that popped out of the die, so the positive pieces, I've kept those. And then I cut them again using the same, I used one of the A5 bases so my white papers would match, and cut one out. And I can still use this as another window card. If you cut these carefully, you can still use this. Yeah, this one not so much, because this was my piece that I cut a few of the die cuts out of the little fussy cuts, and I wanted some of that yellow paper, so I cut that out as well. And then I just have a couple of the little strips here that we will put on. So I'm going to set aside what I'm not going to use and what I've already used, which is the dies. Just going to slide all these back in to the bag, and I want to keep the little scrappies here. So if I want to make some more cards, I can do that. It's just a fun thing. You get all this in this little bag, and I will definitely be reusing that bag because that bag is stinking cute. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get my glue, and I am also going to get some various sizes of foam and some smaller scissors. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am just going to add glue to the back of my little base that I cut out of the paper with the die. Make sure you get some glue in that framework. Can be a little tricky, but remember, if you're using art glitter, it dries clear. And we will be putting something in these squares, so you won't see it. Okay. And I'm just going to put this down on my black piece. Kind of eyeballing where everything goes because I want the same amount of space, as close to that as possible anyways. And, all right, I need to grab a rag and get rid of this excess glue everywhere. See, this is a mess, but it will dry clear, so I'm not too concerned about that. What I am concerned about is that this is not sticking, so I don't have enough glue. All right. Grab a bone folder. And I'm just going to burnish all that glue out. Be very careful burnishing so that you don't tear your little teeny window lines, because they are small. All right, so we got that glued down, and I am going to glue this down to the card base. Now, you could pop this up on the card base if you wanted even more dimension than what I'm going to create here. And I'm just kind of going along doing this. I don't have a set plan, but I do have an idea of what I was going to do. I just really wanted to show you something that you can do with this card kit. And there's lots of things. I mean, they give you so much stuff in here. I'm just going to get this lined up. Okay. Get that all nice and burnished and good and flat. So I used some foam sheets and ran the die itself through my die cut machine off camera. How one thing it did give me is the negative pieces. So what I'm going to do is I have these. Now you could just use foam dots if you didn't die cut yours. And I am going to put these in their spots. Just got to make sure I line them all up. Again, this was the double-sided foam I used, and I just cut out the die with it. And I'm going to stick them all in there. Don't know that I'm going to do them all, but I might. Let's see here. This one goes here. Might leave a couple just level. Let's go ahead and do this one. Put that one in there. It just depends on what kind of a die cutting machine you use, whether or not this cutting the foam with your machine will work as well. I used a Big Shot and it worked for me. I did have to run it through a couple of times. I'm just going to go ahead and put these all on for the first layer. And then we have our little arrow one that already has the sticky off because it came out of the die on me. And our little shutter also has the sticky. This one's going to be a little bit harder to get straight because it kind of messed up, but you won't see it, so it's okay. All right, so then I cut the same die using the black glitter, no shed glitter cardstock. So I'm just peeling off my backing and I'm going to put these on top. Just got to find all my pieces. I'm going to put this one over here. And then like I showed you, I cut out of one of the paper in the background, as well as another of the papers in the collection. Oh goodness, if I could just get this to cooperate with me. So I have many I can use. I can pop that one up. I can do this one. I'm going to do this one here. I don't want them all to be glitter. I'm gonna pop this one up. This was the back side of the little fussy cut elements. This one, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use that yellow. That's not the right one. I have them all laying over here, so unfortunately I got to figure out which is which. That is, we'll just do that one with the, nope. Well, I know it's here because I had them all laid out. And then, of course, I made a mess. Aha, there it is. So we're going to put that one on there like so. And then our little groovy guy over here, I'm going to use the black glitter, if I can find it. Goodness. I am just having a heyday with this. I have all this stuff out, and then I lost it. There's our black glitter. That one on there. This long one, I'm going to use the white piece, the graph paper looking piece. And then we will do the same on the, I'm going to actually use this black piece here on my grate. And that won't show anyways because we're going to put some other stuff. Oh, we still need, I need to put one on here. I'm going to put black because I just had it in my hand. Well, just had it and still have it. This is the problem with doing these types of, there it is. Nope. Projects on camera when I'm not completely prepared. So now, as you can see, you have all that funness on there. Then I'm just going to simply grab one of the sentiments. So we have best wishes, and I've already cut it out of the paper. And I want to just make this look a little more, you know what? No, I don't need to cut that. What I'm going to do, I think I will add this little guy here. So I'm going to put a piece of foam at the bottom portion of this so that it sits up with the rest of them. And I'm just going to put it kind of staggered over here, and then we'll put glue on the bottom. And this can act as kind of a base for our card sentiment. This one I am going to add some pop dots to it. So I'm going to put one on here, put one here, and put one here because I want to make sure that it gets on there. Goodness, sticking to my fingers. So I'm going to put that right on there like so, so you can still see some of that black up there. And then I have all these fun tools and die cut aparts. So we have this fun little saw that we could put down here. But what I want to do is just put, like, we have a wrench. Somewhere here I have a little tape measure that's adorable. Put that little tape measure down there. And we have a little bottle of, I think that's supposed to be oil. I'm not quite sure. Just set that in there. Here is our hammer. And what else do I have still? Oh, a pair of pliers. Yes, definitely want that pliers. So I will glue all of those down like so. And then we have our little hammer and our little, in the black glitter that I die cut, and our wrench and our screwdriver. And those will go down there. So easy peasy card. And you can make several different cards. You can make several types of cards. It's just a really fun little kit. And again, it comes with that cute little bag. I mean, how can you go wrong? So grab your dyed shed kit from Paper Rose on countrycraftcreations.com and make some Father's Day cards. They're fun. You can even make just a card for Dad for his birthday, or a thank you card, or there's lots of different sentiments that come with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was a little crazy, but on the fly type of thing, but it's super fun. And you can put these elements anywhere. I mean, you can add them up here, put them up here. You can do anything you want with this kit. So that's all I have. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you get this kit and share with us what you make. Happy paper crafting. Bye-bye.